Hey guys, it is Andrea, and today I am going to be coming at you with my Plan With Me and my Aura Estelle Cloud Planner. I am using this gorgeous kit, and I am so excited for everything about it. I think the colors are stunning, and the theme is super cute, and just the colors I'm really here for. I just feel like purple and green don't get as much love as they deserve, so they are going to be getting all the love in this spread. I'm using our new line bow overlays pretty much for everything, and then Sadie stickers, date numbers. I have been loving my cloud so much, guys. I can't even stop talking about it because I just love it so much. It's just the most amazing thing that's ever happened to me. But it's just so fun, not having to white stuff out. And I do white out one little area. It's 2 dots over in the thankful thought area. But other than that, I don't even have to use my white out. My wrist doesn't get tired from sitting and whiting out spreads over and over again. But yeah, so this week was a little bit hard for me putting down the boxes for some reason. I have a very weird kind of math that I have to do where I don't want to put if there's girls in the spread, I don't want to put them too close together. If there's flat lays, usually there's only 2. The flat lays would be the one with the cat on Thursday. I don't want them to be too next to each other. And then the other ones have to kind of spread out too. So it's kind of a giant puzzle piece to try and get it all perfectly spread out. But I think that it ended up turning out super dang cute. And I just love the way that it looks. So I hope that you guys like this video, and I'll be back in a minute with the day by day. I feel like I just went through a whirlwind of emotions. Turned on my camera, ready to film, pulled out my little scissors, and went to pull out my tweezers, and I could not find them. I went through my drawer, which I did have a happy moment where I found a chocolate bar that wasn't expired, so pretty excited about that. The Trual Chocolatier chocolate bars are some of my all-time favorite chocolate bars. So, started eating that while I was freaking out because I couldn't find my tweezers. This is something only planner people could understand, I feel unless tweezers are your life for some other reason. I went through 2 trash cans in my office, fully through, halfway. I went through the drawer that it usually is in. I went through the other drawer. I dug around my desk in cubbies and things. And then I was sitting here, and I'm I have Michael's up, no joke, have it up, ready to order a $40 set of tools that is the only way you can get this specific tweezers, which I think is insane, but they know what they're doing. And I had it, and I was ready to check out, was on PayPal, and I was wait a second, maybe I put them in with my nail stuff. So I went over to my nail stuff, and lo and behold, they were there. But now I'm maybe I should buy the $40 set just to have the other pair of tweezers and then put them in a safety deposit box somewhere, because if I ever lose these faux real and they don't sell them anymore, we're gonna have a real problem. So, in case you wanted a 1.5 minute rant on how my day's going, actually my day's been fabulous. My week's been fabulous. I've just been having a good time, But right there for a second, I was well, it's all over. Might as well just go home and not film, just give up on everything because I didn't have my tweezers. And I was am I gonna have to film this whole video without my tweezers? And now I'm just do I order an extra set of tweezers or no? Y'all let me know. So I was 27 weeks pregnant this week. I'm 28 weeks pregnant now. And the 3rd trimester, hey, so ready for it to be over. And then down here, I think I'm just gonna put relaxing and having the greatest week. I just had an overall real fab week. I've been having just good times. It's been great. You know what's weird though? I don't know where the stickers for this is. This is gonna be another thing because I might lose my mind. is it? Oh, I mixed it up with the stickers for next week because I already pre-planned. I'm using Hollow Party for Avery's birthday party, so in case you wanted to know. A little sneaky about what's coming. That's what's coming. So, this week, have my sidebar down. Super cute. This is from Toffee Bananas, my shop, and then Once More with Love. This kit is from my shop, and I think all of the foil, besides the dates I used, are from our shop. And I love this bow. I just think it looks super cute with this theme. Adorable. Okay, let's go ahead and get into it now that I've been talking for 3 minutes and haven't gotten y'all anywhere that you need to be. So, let's do this. All right, let's go ahead and put in one of these guys because I was doing some research this day, which gave me like all the anxiety, but it needed to be done, so I had to do it. So more on that to come, but I do have this cute little, it's like all work related. I have this cute little Stick with the Plans Co. girl that's just like doing some research, like work research, I guess. And then above that, I wanted to mark that we went to Whole Foods. So for Whole Foods, I think I'm going to use a fancy label. I think a fancy label, yeah. Let's use a fancy label. Let's use a pattern fancy label. Yeah, I'm digging that. Went to Whole Foods. I am so proud of myself. It might sound like pretty basic to a lot of people, but like maybe there's someone out there that can understand why I'm so excited. Is I have cooked at home for like 2 weeks now, like 4 dinners, and I'm super hyped about it. I feel like so good, and I'm like actually enjoying myself, which is quite nice. I really like cooking, and I like look up all different recipes and stuff. I haven't been getting like Home Chef or what's the other one? HelloFresh. Those are the 2 that I usually get. But I've been just like picking out what I want to make. I've been using my Instant Pot, my air fryer. Just like really honestly loving life. So good. Tonight I made the past 2 nights I made like more kind of like homey meals that like I feel like Nick's parents would make. I made a casserole yesterday, which was actually my first casserole I've ever made. And then I made meatloaf tonight, which was very good as well. And I have my own little recipe binder, and I have all my recipes in sleeves that I like, and I write little notes on each one of them of like different things I'd change next time, like adjusting times, or like if I add something, subtract something, what Nick thought of it, what I thought of it, kind of thing. I'm like really going hard on that. I'm like into it. So the next thing that I wanted to put in was actually going to put, what do I want to do? Let's do a fancy lip on the bottom because I took a bath with Bennett at night. He really was like, please, Mom. And I was like, sure. So I'm going to go ahead and grab one of these Happy Day little girls here. And also this is from Toffee Bananas, I think. And then that one is from our shop, which is a munchkin of Emily, which is super cute. Above that, I am going to put in that I just had playtime with Bennett. I say this like every week that if I put playtime with Bennett, it is because probably didn't have anything else going on, and I play with Bennett every day, so he's getting like so fun to play with though because he has like so much fun little imagination going on. So I'm just going to use this sticker, which is also from the same pack as the Emily, which is in our shop. That is a little like custom Scribble Prints Co. munchkin set, and then I have this playtime with Bennett script that I just put over my face. But that is totally fine. And then last but not least, I wanted to put on the very tippy top that your girl was stressed about the research she was doing. But, you know, had to be done. So this is a Once More with Love munchkin with a headache. I feel like I get overwhelmed easily recently. And there's been a lot of things going on in my life that I like need to figure out, so gonna put that in. So I have playtime with Bennett, and then I have this nap with B sticker, but I thought I would just put, since I had like a bath that was just like a girl, I would do with B. Bennett's been like very mommy clingy recently. Like some things like he will just not do with Nick, which is fine, but I've just like, usually he's like definitely daddy's boy, and recently he's been like, no, mommy, like I wanted to go to work earlier today. Like whenever he takes naps on weekends, I usually run over to work and do a couple things, but he was like, no, he wanted me to put him down for a nap, which is annoying that we still have to do that, but you know, that's life. Sometimes things happen and then you're too lazy to fix it and you're just like stuck but I'm fine. I'm living. And yeah, I was like, yeah, I wanted to go to work, but Baba needed me. So then I wanted to put in that on this day, let's use green. I really love this green color. I'm going to try and use and abuse it. So on Tuesday, Nick and I went to San Francisco Bakery, which is a bakery in Austin, and Nick really loved it. Whenever I was in Disney, he went like 1,700 times. I went to it before with him for breakfast, but he went for like sandwiches and was like living, so he wanted me to go and have a sandwich with him. They thankfully had a grilled chicken sandwich, so I could eat that. And I wore my Jeffree Star hoodie, and this guy was like, I love your Jeffree Star hoodie. And I was like, we know, like, Jeffree Star is the stuff. So that was fun. The sandwich was really good. And then afterwards, I went to Target. So actually after that, I want to put it in just a square box. I know I'm doing my life. We went to Target, you know, just our casual Target run. I don't remember what we needed at Target, but recently I haven't been going to Target as much to just peruse. I've been going more when I need something, and I've been doing most of my grocery shopping at Whole Foods because it's like way closer than Target is. So let's put in Target O. All right, so I'm gonna grab, I had to do this in a while, and it's not really ideal for the icon that I picked, is it? No, not really. Okay. But yeah, I don't know. I've just been loving eating at home. And I think it's probably like my version of nesting, I think, because I'm not like nesting in the fact like I'm buying baby stuff and like putting a nursery together, because I just like, it's not realistic. Like I don't, Bennett doesn't even sleep in his own room yet. So putting a room together for him hasn't been like very helpful yet. So I think this is my version of nesting, is doing that. I did buy some pajamas for them, matching pajamas, so I'm really excited. The next thing I put in is that I had my first ever encounter with Braxton Hicks in Target, which was totally wild. I definitely, like, I felt like I almost was about to pass out, because I have passed out before, and I feel like it was, when it happened, I was like, whenever I had Bennett, I was induced, so I never knew what like the beginning of labor felt like. But then whenever it didn't hurt and it stopped after a while, I was like, okay, that's what that was. But I was like low-key panicking, and Nick was just kind of like living his life, like not really like knowing what was going on. And I was just like sweating, and I felt like I was gonna pass out in the Target checkout line. And I was just like, I just felt like weird. And then I went home and laid down because I was just like lost for words, pretty much. So I'm gonna go ahead and put in that I went home and laid down, because I actually got a pop, and I was like, I need to lay down. I feel like I need sugar in me or something, and I need to just like think about my day. So once more love sticker for that. And then after that, I wanted to put in that I meal planned and I ordered spices. So it's kind of gross, but we're all friends here, right? What do I want to use? I use one of this. I've been using spices that expired in like 2017, but like it's fine, right? So I decided that I would order new spices because I thought it was kind of gross. And not like gross, but like it wasn't like the best decision I've ever made. But I decided to order all new spices. I just ordered like the Market Pantry ones from Target, but I figured if I was like going to be cooking more and using the spices more, because honestly they didn't get much use prior, that I should probably get new spices. So I did that, and I meal planned, I feel so fancy, for the, like, I meal plan in days of 3, because I feel like I need more than that, and then I'm like, I don't really want this, but I wanted it like 4 days ago. So yeah, so I've only been planning in 3 days, but it's fine. And then the 4th day, I feel like we usually like, we're like, oh, okay, we'll go grocery shopping and this, that, and another thing. And then it ends up kind of being like a leftovers day. So, well, me and Ben eat leftovers, and Nick eats like something else because he's not like into leftovers, which is wild because I love leftovers. I feel so burpy from the meatloaf tonight. It's kind of, I think I get burpy with anything that like, any meat that is like oily. So like beef and pork, I feel like I get really like burpy. So on Wednesday, I did wake up early because I had a really bad nightmare. I couldn't tell you what the nightmare was about at this point of my life, but I did, and I didn't love it. So I woke up really early this day. I've been actually waking up, I feel like I had a good spout with like sleeping, and then like even last night wasn't very good. Last night I was up a bunch of times. I like was just for like, I think the one time was only like 15 minutes. The one time was like 15 minutes, and then the other time was like an hour. So we're gonna go ahead and put that little zombie looking dude in, and then I did have new releases this day. So for new releases, I'm going to use one of these flags like I have been doing. Do I want to do this? No. Kind of didn't really like plan this day out right. Oh, bugger. Might move some stuff around. So I think, so what happened is I didn't write down like what I did. And then I kind of had to just like figure it out in my head. So that kind of left me with a big old blank on what I did that day. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab one of these. Actually, I'll use one of these boxes actually. That would be really cute. See, I feel like this doesn't make any sense because the writing's here and the writing's here, but like it looks like they're both over here. But I feel like if I did it the other way, then it would bother me. I probably wouldn't have cut that if I knew it was going here. Here's a better idea. I like this. I think it would look cute, but I think I'm just going to do it this way. Just because that's going to kind of drive me nuts, not knowing where it's supposed to go. And then just put this on top. Takes up more space that way. So whatever. Then I'm going to put in new releases this day. Cool. Super cute. I've been loving marking that like that. And then I wanted to put in Playtime with Bennett. So for that, I'm going to just use a half box, I think. Yeah, I'm just going to use the green one. The green pattern. No, that's two green patterns next to each other. We're not going to do that. Let's do the swirly whirly one. For Playtime with Bubba. Let's do that here. Got another one of these honking ones. Oh, that's like kind of the same thing though. Should I move this? I think so. Oops, did I have another Me and Bubba sticker in here somewhere? No. Alright, let me refinagle my life. Do I try to put that in? No, it needs something. Let me go my character binder. Let's use these. I'm gonna do a whole video on my character binder, like reorganizing it, in case y'all was wondering. That's cute. Perfect. Love that. I feel like I want to like center it, but at the same time, like it's gonna be like right over top of the face, so that's fine. And then on what about that? Blah blah blah. So what else did I do that day? And then work, film, and bath. So let's do bath on the bottom. I've honestly been just throwing baths in here because I like literally don't know what else to put in. Because my days have been just kind of a little on the boring side. I kind of want to put in like what I cook because like I've been so into it, but I'm like, do I really need to? I don't know. So I don't know. I don't know how to mark it like super cute. But I think it'd be fun to like mark what I cook because I'm like I said, really into what I have been cooking. So I don't know. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Let's do... So I went to work and filmed. So I have this little cloud sticker from Once More with Love. And I am ordering in my next foil order like film scripts like that don't say edit and upload also. So if you have been wanting that, I'm going to do it because I am using up the film stickers. So I'm going to be ordering those. And then I took a bath. So I'm using a Grin and Bear It sticker for that, which this is also Grin and Bear It, I believe. And all scripts are from my shop. Then we'll go ahead and move on to Thursday. On Thursday, it was really exciting because Bubba peed on the potty. Exciting, but also like not that exciting because Bennett peed on the potty, but he hasn't done anything close to it since. He has asked to go to the potty and then not peed, but so I think that like it means we're on the right track. But that was the first time that he ever successfully had a full pee in the potty, which was perfect. It's a great start. Now we just need to keep going, and I don't know if that's going to be like something that he wants to like keep doing. Hopefully he gets into it, but I'm kind of hoping my goal with him is by 3 to have him peeing on the potty. So pray for me, and we'll see if that happens. What do I want to do there? What kind of sticker do I got? Actually, I might use one of these. Yeah. I don't know, that one wouldn't look bad, but I think this would kind of give it a little bit more dimension. So Bennett peed on the potty. That was before he went off to school. And then after that, I mean, I'm sure I designed or something, but Nick wanted to go to Tumble 22, which is a like hot chicken restaurant. I got a sandwich. I kind of regret it. It was really good, and like just quality overall, I was really happy with it, especially compared, if you guys watched my Play With Me, I think from like 2 weeks ago, my Fly Right chicken, that was crap. But Tumble 22 was really good. I think next time I would really like to get a salad. I was going to get a salad, but I don't know why I didn't. I think it was because I'm like super picky. And I was going to ask for like 3 things off of it. And I was like, I'll just get the sandwich because I can just order it as is. But I think I'm going to get the salad next time and just ask for my no tomato, no egg, and no avocado. So it was really, really good though. If you live in Austin and you have a I think there's only one Tumble 22. They are putting one in Cedar Park. But the other Tumble 22 is near Dip Dip Dip. And Dip 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 is so good. And I really need to go to Dip Dip Dip. And I'm going to go to Uchiko before I give birth to this one. Then on Thursday, I wanted to also put in, we went to Walmart and Target. We went to Walmart and they didn't have like anything that we needed, so we just went to Target afterwards. So I feel like I have to sneeze. The next thing that I wanted to put in was that I made mac and cheese, and it turned out decent finally. If you guys watched last week's Play With Me, you know that the one thing I didn't put in this week is watching TV shows. Like I didn't put them in individually, which I feel like could have bulked this up, but I feel like I'm getting really bad at like remembering to put things in at the end of the night. So like I was saying, if you watched last week, I made mac and cheese and Bennett roasted me that it was slime. So I made mac and cheese again because I can't admit defeat. On third time was the charm. I have notes for next time. Wasn't perfect, but definitely better than where we started. Then I'm going to put in hang out with the boys, which is what I've been doing every night, and loving my life. Okay. Have this ginormo sticker for that from Toffee Bananas. And then this itty bitty little script to go with it. But it looks cute next to it, actually. And then after that, do you want to guess what's going in? Bath. Which I wish I kind of would have reconfigured this a little. I guess I still can. So I feel like my mac and cheese is a little bit more worthy of the fancy label. I've been really like sticking to my like formulas as far as, is that the same color? No. Yes? No. I've been sticking to my formulas as far as like half box, fancy label, little thing. For the most part, like this was like a real big step for me. But it's like lazy girl way, I feel like, of planning, is you just like stick to the script. So, but this actually turned out very nice, so pretty hyped about it. So we're gonna give the mac and cheese the love it deserves and get it a fancy label. Everything else that I've made has turned out quite good. The favorite so far was the corn in the Instant Pot. Oh, so good. Brie was an angel and got me Ashok seasoning, which is like, I'm pretty sure it's Pennsylvania based, well, actually like our area, like Lehigh Valley based, and I would get it every year. Music Fest, which is like a music festival. I never did anything at Music Fest besides eat, TBH. If you guys have ever been to Music Fest, let me know in the comments down below. But I would always get Ashok's corn, and she bought me the seasoning, and that was so good. And then I also made this turkey casserole thing yesterday that Nick also quite liked a lot. And Bennett like killed the meatloaf today. Bennett is a big meat eater. He loves meat. He loves beef, he loves chicken, he loves like any type of meat. He loves it, sausage, pork. Like, he is a meat eater. Like, he will eat meat over everything. I think even maybe candy and ice cream, like he would eat meat over it. On Friday, I wanted to put in that, y'all, this is like kind of an embarrassing spread just because of the sheer amount of times that I put in that hang out with the boys, because you just know that my life was just kind of basic, but I'm like honestly loving it. I feel like I'm also trying to soak it up because I know that like definitely having a baby is going to change the dynamic a little bit. And I want to give Bubba all of the one-on-one time possible now. Obviously going to prioritize it later, but really squeeze it in. So then I also wanted to put in that I went to work and organized. So I think for that I'm going to use, I kind of like told Emily what to do and she organized. And then I'm going to put in that I had Chick-fil-A for lunch. Because Nick had to run to Costco. He had to run to the post office and Costco. And I was like, oh, you know what sounds good? Chick-fil-A. Which I don't really think I ever crave Chick-fil-A. So he was happy because he loves Chick-fil-A. And then this is for organizing. Super stinking cute. Then down here, I'm going to go ahead and put in, there's not a lot in here. All right. So let's do kind of the same combo as I did up here maybe. So let's put in that I went to work and worked on rack bags. So for that, I'm going to use a pattern fancy label. Right? Yeah. And then I'm going to grab this label here for, yeah, that's going to look cute. Okay. That, and then let's grab one of the squared off boxes. Wow, I got a lot of the same color going on. All right. That's okay. Let's do this here. This in the, oh, that's the same. I grabbed the one. Things lifting up on the bougie boxes is literally the easiest ever. Yeah, let's do it this way. There's a lot of math going on here, people. All right, so first I wanted to put in that I went to work and did a bunch of rack bags. So I have this paper and milk sticker for that. I've been really loving that. It's kind of like my me time, I guess. And then I wanted to put in that I did watch a lot of TV while doing that. So I have this Fox and Pip sticker to mark that. And then last but not least, if you can't guess, I went home and I took a bath. I think I took a lot of baths in the 3rd trimester with Bennett as well. So it's not like super surprising to me that I've been taking a ton of baths. On Saturday, we woke up and we're like, let's go shopping. So we went to At Home, which is like kind of like if Walmart only sold home decor stuff. All kinds of home decor, but like the size of a Walmart. So we wanted to do that because I wanted to get a wreath. Actually, Nick was the one who suggested us getting a wreath because he took down the Christmas one and he's like, we probably should get something to put there. And I was kind of surprised because Nick's normally like not like crazy about decorating. So we got that and we got a little like Easter thing to put in the yard. And then we went to Whole Foods and just got food for the next couple of days and a little snacky snack for lunch. Then I went over to work. I had some stuff I needed to do. So for that, I'm just gonna grab a strip of pattern washi, and then I wanted to mark that my in-laws came over. So for that, I'm just going to go ahead and grab, I think one of these like kind of bigger strips, but not really. Our in-laws came over, my in-laws came over. We invited them over for dinner because I was cooking that casserole thing and I thought that they would quite enjoy it, and they did. So it was a good call to invite them over. And it was funny because it said that it serves 8, and it was, I plated it for everyone, and then they like all got seconds and I went up for seconds, and there was barely any left, and I was like, y'all, this says it was good for 8 people, but I was like, but honestly, when you actually thought about like what went into it, I really didn't think it was like 8 people's worth. But I was really happy because it stinks whenever like you just make something and everyone eats like a little bit of it and they're like, yeah, it was good. But like, I guess it was like a real hit. But yeah, and it was a casserole, so it kind of just makes sense. They're quite casserole people, even Nick is. So other than that, I wanted to put in that I did spend some time designing because Nick's parents were like hanging out with Bennett and in the living room, so I was just sitting in the dining room designing for a bit. And then I did get in some Happy Meal from Happy Planner. I wanted to try out some things for my planning. And then below that, what did I want to... I'll do like a quarter box for watching TV with Nick. We just watched all of our shows. Yeah, let's do that. That actually looks pretty damn cute. I like the spacing here. And then we'll just move this one down. So yeah, I think new art came out on Saturday and I had to finish it. So that's why I worked. Otherwise, I would have just chilled on the couch. So this is for designing. And then for that Happy Meal, I also have another Fox and Pip sticker for Happy Meal. It's quite big, but it works. And then I have this Once More with Love sticker for watching TV with Nick. We had a lot of TV shows we needed to catch up on. And then I have this little With Nick script, a little custom here that I thought would be really cute. Ah, I love it. It's perfect. Then on Sunday this morning, Nick and I had a little date morning. So Nick's parents, they've been really... So my camera cut me off and did not notify me. Normally it makes a little beeping noise, but it was like, nah. So I don't really know where I left off. My in-laws came over. I designed a little because art came out. And then I got some Happy Meal from Happy Planner. And then I watched TV shows with Nick. Then I was talking about how Nick's parents were talking about how they really miss Bennett, so we asked them to come over the next day because we had a bucket list item of going to brunch, which they only have it on Sundays at Bangers, which is a sausage, and I think they call it sausage and beer garden, but for some reason that sounds completely wrong. But they're only open on Sundays for brunch. And it's something that we wanted to do prior to the second baby coming because Bennett was not very good with us going out to eat. So there's some restaurants that we want to go to prior to the baby being born just because we know we won't have the opportunity for a bit. So we took advantage of the fact that Nick's parents missed Bennett and asked them to come over the next day as well to watch him while we went to breakfast. It was worth it. We waited for forever. We got there 20 minutes early. There was already a line. There was a line when I went there last time too, but we waited a lot longer, even though we were definitely like not that far in line, but we did get a pretzel while we waited because I guess in Texas on Sunday, if you order alcohol, you have to order a food item to go with it. So while we waited, Nick had a mimosa and we ordered the pretzel, and Nick is like, hasn't stopped talking about the pretzel since we left. And then we ate, and then it was like pretty like early still, and Nick wanted to go walk around the Domain. So we went to the Domain, we went to Louis, Nordstrom, and Nespresso, and your girl did not get anything. Nick had some fun shopping, and it was fun. Honestly, I love whenever he shops because like, I don't know, I just like, it's so fun shopping for him, with him, like, and him being excited about it. So super, super fun. Little trip to Nordstrom and Louis and Nespresso, like I said. So just went over the Domain because it's not super far. Then we went home and I took a nap with Bennett. Like I said, he's being very mommy needy, which like I'm not mad about because I like being needed. Except for when I really want to get things done. Like when I'm cooking, Bennett is like, he's something. He just wants to help and like me to hold him while I cook, which It's kind of hard to cook while you're holding a 2-year-old. But yeah, he wanted me, so I had my shoes on ready to go, and he was like, no, mommy, cuddle. And I was like, do you want me to give you a nap? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, what about daddy? And he said, no, daddy. So I was like, okay. So I took a nap with Bennett. It was like an 1.5-hour nap. I only napped about 25 minutes. It's funny because I texted Tiki or Estelle, and I was like texting her, and she's like asking me for help with naming the colors of the clouds that are coming out, and I just stopped responding and took a nap, and then I woke up and I was like, oh, sorry, I just took a nap, and she was like, that was really fast. And I was like, power nap. So, what was that? It was just the string on my shorts. Okay, I was like, is there a bug on me? Then I put in chill with boys because we kind of just like chilled. I cooked, which this dinner, the meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and carrots really took the wind out of me. Really, compared to the casserole, this was a lot of work. And then, oh, I didn't even pull a sticker out for that. What do I got? So I don't have to pull out another sticker. Let's use an icon. I always forget these are here. And then I'm going to put in the I filmed, which I'm going to use an upload sticker because I didn't feel like walking all the way downstairs to grab another sticker. So that is that for this week. I have quite a bit of extras. Did I post? I think I have a leftovers giveaway going up. I think that there's 2 sets. I'd probably pick a winner for that soon. So this is super cute. I love these colors. So those are going in my pile for my next leftovers. But this is the way that the spread turned out. It looks super cute. I love the colors. I'm not a reader, but I just think it's kind of like a cozy, like at home, relaxing kind of vibes, and that's like what I'm going for with my life now. So I hope you guys like this video, and I will talk to you guys in my next one.